I want to talk about the Cam Newton fight. I want to address the fight. On a couple of episodes ago, I talked about how Cam Newton should have not made himself so accessible to people. How he shouldn't have been so accessible. And how did the fight happen in the first place? What was said? What was being done for people to want to get physical? And just yesterday on his show, he addressed the fight.
He called me, and even though he was empathetic to understanding where I was coming from, he simply said, Cam, that cannot happen. You mean too much to too many people. Too many people are betting on you to keep their lights on. Mm-hmm. And when he said that, it's never mind me as a father. Because when I say peg, I think about you. I think about the kids who look up to me, and also whether they verbalize their appreciation or just stare in amazement. I feel like I let them down. Because I can't sit up here and say, hey, bro, you got to be bigger than that. And then all of a sudden I do that. And that just goes to show you, you got to always stay in control of your emotions. And that's where the humanistic side came in there. And there's no excuse. It's really not. Because it could have been a melee. More violence could have stemmed from that.
Yeah, anything.
And it's just not called for. And on top of that, it's echoing something that's been permeating for years. Black people.
You gotta learn to control your emotions. Shouldn't nothing no man say or do make you get out of character. I'm gonna say that again. Shouldn't nothing no man say or do get you out of character. I'm gonna say that again. Shouldn't nothing no man say or do get you out of character. Now I want to talk about Cam Newton. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, as many of you guys know. And I moved here in 2016. City was lit. The Panthers was lit. Super lit. Kemba Walker was here, point guard. City was lit. But as I talked about before I played the clip, Cam Newton's accessibility. It was known here. What was them little scooters that everybody used to ride back in the days, and those little things that people used to put their feet on and used to take them places? I don't know the name of those little rides or whatever, but when you downtown Charlotte, you could see some Cam Newton every day. Cam Newton was outside. He was easily accessible. Now, when you have responsibilities, families, kids, mothers, grandmothers, and everybody depends on you, you have to value yourself different. You have to protect yourself differently because you have people depending on you. And I salute Cam Newton for how he addressed that, how he said that, how he broke that down, and how he spoke about him knowing that there's no excuse. I messed up.
Steph, I apologize, TJ. And I see what y'all doing. I see, and I could call it what it was. It was some words that were said, and I think the words triggered them, and it was words that triggered me. So with that, I know what they do for the kids. I know their level of commitment to impacting or using their platform for a positive way in the community. Anybody who takes the time to caters to be of service to somebody else, my hat goes off to them. And I know what it's like. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of energy that goes, and it's a lot of effort that goes into making these kids' lives extremely easy. And I don't want these kids, no matter what team you play for, doesn't matter what sport you play, it could be AAU basketball, it could be football, to take this opportunity for granted, because there are learning tools that could be had in this situation.
what I played that clip for that time is trigger words. You know, playing sports and stuff, people like the camaraderie of the back and forth, the arguing. I'm better than you. I'm shaking you. I'll take you to the hole. You trash. You ain't this. You ain't that. I never liked to tongue wrestle.